Welcome back to Seacliff Country Club here in Huntington Beach. Jeff Farley, Mark Rogandino, and the rest of the KDOC crew for the Wells Fargo Advisors Endless Summer Invitational. One final semifinal slot to fill, and boy, is it a doozy here in this final quarterfinal matchup. Two former champs, Ben Tuaone a couple of years ago, right, Jeff? And last year's reigning champ, Eddie Fernandez.
Yeah, they both have the victory money clip, and you're going to see a great match here, Mark.
Tuaone, of course, was a little dinged up last year, really didn't get the opportunity to defend his title. That first shot hooks left out of bounds, and now here's Fernandez.
Yeah, Eddie's coming off an amazing second place finish in the Open division in one of the earlier tour events, and keep in mind, he's also the world long drive champion for the Masters division.
Fernandez could not find the grid with his first ball. Here's Tuaone. He got that one, but it may be a little high on the club face. Not quite the distance, right around that 320 mark out there.
Yeah, 321's nothing for Ben. That's basically a miss hit. For everyone at home, your miss hits can be 320 if you try.
I was just going to say, God, would that be great on my weekly game. Second shot there for Fernandez, and that will hook right and out of play. Yeah, so it was 321 officially for Tuaone. He's certainly looking to better that by a good 60 yards.
Mark, I've seen your weekly game, and you're just setting everyone up for a loss right now. True hustler.
I wish it were true. I wish it were true. Let's stick to the competition here, Jeff, and that's another ball out of bounds for Tuaone. So he has hit the grid, but it's short. Fernandez still looking for his first within the grid.
I'm surprised Eddie hasn't hit the grid yet. Like I said, one of the better players out here, better golf swings, and this is fading off to the right.
You know, what is making it tough, I think, Jeff, also is the fact that there is wind up, but you can't necessarily feel it as much here on the tee box with our stadium-like seating here on this first tee.
That's true, Mark. So Mike Brown Grandstand built a huge arena here, and you're right, it's blocking the wind. I didn't think of that, and that's surely keeping the competitors from feeling the wind coming over their shoulder.
Which obviously it's on each of these guys to learn a little something from the ball flight and where it ends up for some of their earlier shots. Now they will switch sides of the grid, and here's Tuaone with his fourth, trying to best that 321. Oh, and he got all that one.
Oh, boy. Ben Tuaone is coming on, and look at that bounce. That's a big Seacliff bounce right there, folks.
Massive first hop. It gets out past 370, 380. We'll get the official number in a moment. Meanwhile, Fernandez, and that one is fading left, trying to use some body language, a little English to keep it in the grid. I'm not sure it's going to stay.
Yeah, again, he's struggling right now. I'm really surprised by this. I really am. He's building on 388 here.
Not bad as he set the number at 388. He's going to walk that one through as well, and that one looks like it's going to be down the right side of the grid.
That's going to stay in bounds too, folks. Look at this, almost to 400 again.
Past 390, official number in just a moment, and the pressure mounts on Eddie Fernandez, the defending champion here.
Yeah, Eddie does not have his long drive swing. Again, you could see the look on his face. He's frustrated right now.
He still will have one final ball to try and get within the grid and best that 393 number you just saw for Ben Tuaone. Tuaone's final shot, and he snapped that one left and out of bounds. So it comes down to Fast Eddie's sixth and final ball here.
He'll use the crowd to get all the motivation too. He has a knack for putting on a show.
Oh, by the way, he has massive arms too and a huge frame. Let's see if he can get a hold of this one. Eddie Fernandez trying to defend his title. His final ball, the quarterfinal. Jeff, I think he's got it. Is it going to be long enough?
He likes it. He's not walking around like a 50-year-old.
Oh, will it stay in that left-hand side? It does. It catches the little hill. It rolls past 390. I think it's past 400. It is.
Unbelievable. He just six-balled him, and I can't believe it that he was able to do that.
Hustle yourself downstairs, Jeff, because we got to get you to stand by with these two former champs and get the wrap-up and the final word on how it all went down.
You put on a great show. You kept getting numbers up there every time. I was really impressed with that set.
Yeah, I was able to build off that 321. It was a big ball for that 321, big straight up. But you know what? It was good, great event. Thanks for having me back out. Much thanks to all the sponsors and for putting this on for us. Thank you for the fight against cancer.
Thanks, Ben, for coming out. You've been a great champ supporter of the event. So thanks for being here. Congrats to get into the finals. Fast Eddie, come on over here, buddy. That was very impressive. You got a little Little slick smile on your face.
Yeah, just a little flair for the dramatic. Us old guys got to wait for the 6th ball to kind of get one in, but kind of carbon copy of last year. I think Paulie and I had a coin flip for the 2nd and 3rd seed, and I actually 6-balled Mitch, sorry, Mitch, where is he? Last year in the 1st round. But great event.
You're getting used to that 6-ball stuff, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Cancer's a real winner today, research and everything. So thank you so much, everyone, for having us out. We really enjoyed this event. In our opinion, the guys that play in this is the best event we play in. Great support from everyone, and thank you.
Good job. Welcome to semis.
So, Eddie, 6-ball Fernandez is your 4th and final semifinalist to move on into the grid. And you look at those final numbers, it was Tuone with some consistency, but it's Fernandez who had the last laugh. And that brings us to the semifinals. We started with 8, we're down to 4. Semifinal number 1 with Brian Kelly and Kyle Berkshire coming up next at Sea Cliff Country Club here in Huntington Beach. Yes, better late than never, Eddie.